I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. You can also visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com, and this is your monthly forecast for February 2016. Leos, we begin the month with Mars, that is lighting up a part of your chart that speaks about your home. It's a house of Cancer. It's also your house of Mother. It's a space with which you share with others. During this time, you're going to be driven to be more comfortable and crave familiarity, and you don't care much for trying out new things, and you're going to be preferring to do the done thing. Leos, this particular house also has been lit up for you since the last 2 quarters of 2015, and the focus carries on being over there, wherein some of you could literally be redoing your houses, you could be renovating, there seems to be a lot of buying, selling happening. Some of you could literally be either moving in with your parents, or your parents could be moving in with you, so you could be creating that space in your house for your parents as well. This also at times speaks about house guests, home guests, or even staff that stays with you. So there could be quite an influx and outflux of people coming in and out of your house. And it's a time wherein that you could be wanting to spend a lot of time at home with your family. I think there's just some kind of a comfort that you're seeking, which you could be revisiting old stories, walking down the memory lane with your parents or with your extended family. So just this entire phase speaks about a lot of time that is being spent with your family. We have Venus and Pluto that is conjuncting in a part of your chart that speaks about day-to-day work, and it speaks about your health as well. Now, it's always good when Pluto comes in transit to go for a health checkup. Nothing to scare you, Leos, but Pluto does rule everything under the skin. So it can be your internal organs that is there. It's always a good time to be going in for blood tests, for scans, things that have been bothering you. Maybe take a second opinion as well. And with Venus being over there, it should be softening the Plutonian effect, but unfortunately Pluto insists on digging up everything, whether it's ugly or pretty, from under the surface and bringing it up for review. Pluto also tends to rule obsessions, so try not to get onto these fat diets, because this is speaking about your health, that you sit and starve yourself for 6 months and then you just go mad eating. So try and keep a balance. Try and ensure that whether it is at your work, whether you are you're busy chasing a project and you're not sort of focusing on the rest of the things at your work, whether it is your health, that try and ensure that there is a sensible route. There's a balance to whatever it is that you're choosing to do in these 2 areas. Also try and sort of stay clear of office politics during this time. You could have some strains with co-workers and subordinates, and Leos, as much as you love to argue and prove your point, trust me, February is not the time that you would like to be doing it. So just sort of stay out of trouble, not just keep your head low. Try and stay away as many arguments and discussions as you can. Pluto also rules large-scale offices, so at times it also speaks about downsizing. It can be that either a project gets shelved off, or it can be that the organization, either there's a merger that happens and there's a downsize that happens. So try and and because Pluto covers all things that speaks about rebuilding and rehabilitation, try and sort of stick to such areas of work. Of course, for those of us who are not at all related to such areas, try and stay on the right side of the universe's law, that is, do no harm and expect no evil. We have Venus that is squaring Uranus, and this is speaking of travel, and it speaks about Uranus, of course, is a wild boy of astrology. He's going to be bringing a lot of wildness, unpredictability and chaos, and with Venus being over there and covering travel, it speaks about maybe trips being planned quite suddenly, and you could be visiting a lot of beautiful places which can bring a lot of not just, I would say, not just bring about a lot of comfort, but they're really these soul travels, wherein that you could have wanted to travel for the longest of time, and this is a time where both the energies get together, and you just suddenly have maybe a friend traveling over there, and you'll find yourself on your way. And during this time as well, you can also encounter people that can stir you into new ways of thinking. So it's really quite an eclectic phase as well, that the way that you have been thinking, or way that your conditioning has been there since the time that you were quite small, you will find yourself, it could almost be an eye-opening experience, Leos, for a lot of you. We have a new moon that is there, and this new moon is there in your house of marriage. It's there in your house of business partnerships as well, and it speaks about a newer opportunity. I think for some of you, I won't say you will get hitched, but I think it's a time that you could be looking at marriage quite seriously. And for some of you, it brings about a new opportunity. If there have been some problems or some challenges there in your relationship, in your marriage, I think this is a time wherein that you could be maybe seeking a professional help. If not, I would strongly advise that please do seek a professional and try and see as to what is the mid ground that you can work on. It's also because this entire energy is it's mutually supportive. So it's not just going to be benefiting you, it's going to be benefiting your partner as well. So it's a brilliant time to be going in for counseling. Some of you can feel sort of a lack of support as far as your business partnerships and your work is concerned. You may feel that either your team is not backing you up or your boss is not just there. But try and sort of just step back a bit, and it's also a time to be renewing your contacts. Try and network, even if you're not feeling really social, but try and do that, Leos. We have Sun that is conjuncting Neptune, and this is happening around the 20th. This is a once a year transit, and it is lighting up a part of your chart that is speaking about joint finances. It speaks about sexuality and intimacy. Now the fortunate and unfortunate thing is that it's Neptune, and we all know how hazy and illusionary Neptune can be, but Sun with being there, hopefully Sun should be able to penetrate through the haziness of Neptune. But your intimate relationships, you can expect them to be highly colorful, almost spiritual to a certain extent, but nonetheless extremely confusing. The Neptunian energy is not going to be letting you sort of get a handle of really what's happening over your ears. And it can also be that because it speaks about joint finances, try not to lend to money and try not to sort of get drawn into some far-fetched scheme, which will schemes that makes your money multiply overnight and makes you into a millionaire kind of a thing. So try and sort of keep your head above your shoulders. This is also a time where that you could be physically be more sensitive as usual. So try and stay away from medication if possible. Do not get into whether it's recreational drugs or even if you're used to popping medicines or self-medicating yourself. It's not just the best of time to be doing this as well. It's a brilliant time as far as all creative work is concerned. It's a brilliant time for artists, theatres, writers. In fact, I think some of the best works are going to get produced during this time. Since there is a lot of illusion and there is a lot of confusion, try and stay away from newer relationships, Leos, and try not to sort of put your loved ones on a pedestal. Wait till the Neptunian energy goes by and then look people for what they are. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Leos. I'll see you again next month, and thank you so much for watching.